Oh crap, glasses. Okay, this is actually, okay, am I working? Great. Welcome back to class day 2. I am really excited to see you all. I actually am starting here for a reason today. Because I want to talk to you more about like the content for class, but also like my live learning journey. And live looping journey. So I'm actually gonna play for you the first song that I learned to live loop. I'm pretty sure most of you know this song. It's a, oh God, that's the wrong sound. No, I'm kidding. It's not that. It's not Hot Cross Buns. I promise. I'm gonna go ahead and play it for you, and if you know the words, you can sing along. But yeah, we'll make this fun. We got this. It'll be a good time, I think. Also, hi folks, hello Galactic Ravioli, Moon Jelly, Chance, Rob Stallone, Umi, it's great to see you all, Ningxia, it is wonderful to have you all, and let me get into this next loop. Never running from a real fight. She is the one named Sailor Moon. She will never turn her back on a friend. She is always there to defend. She's the one on whom we depend. She is the one named Sailor Moon. Fighting evil by moonlight, winning love by daylight. Never running from a real fight. She is the one named Sailor Moon. She will never turn her back on a friend. She is always there to defend. She's the one on whom we depend. She is the one named Sailor Moon. Fighting evil by moonlight, winning love by daylight. Never running from a real fight. She is the one named Sailor Moon. She will never turn her back on a friend. She is always there to defend. She's the one on whom we depend. She is the one named Sailor Moon. Fighting evil by moonlight, winning love by daylight. Never running from a real fight. She is the one named Sailor Moon. She will never turn her back on a friend. She is always there to defend. She's the one on whom we depend. She is the one named Sailor Moon. Fighting evil by moonlight, winning love by daylight. Never running from a real fight. She is the one named Sailor Moon. She will never turn her back on a friend. She is always there to defend. She's the one on whom we Yeah, so that's the first song that I learned. So basically, anytime that I do any audio testing or like any live looping settings, I usually just test it on Sailor Moon because it's like literally my go-to song. No, you're good. Everyone's computer is fine. But yeah, that is like the first song that I learned to live loop. It is always a fun time to play that song. I don't know. I think I have opinions on Sailor Moon. I have opinions on Sailor Moon. We will talk about that though. And I have 2 whole hours to talk about it. Because this time I don't have to be like, oh God, my mic is muted. No. We have 2 full hours of Zhuni content with music and all other sorts of stuff. So you know what? I'm just gonna stay on this setting. I'm gonna turn off the filter though, because I'm pretty sure I will probably forget to unmute at some point. So we're just gonna leave this as is, and that's fine. That's fine. Let's go ahead and hop into slides. Oh, right. So today's lecture is going to work a little bit different. You know what? This is literally my second time here. There is no different. I set the rules and I set the standard. Today's lecture will consist a little bit of like Zhuni, just what his streaming vibe will be, but also like I'll toss in some music that talks a little bit about my journey of getting like to musically where I am. So hopefully I can share those things with you all. But also hello to folks who are rolling in. Hello Hannah, hello Sylvia, hello Fox Questin, Prism, Rob Stallone. You're right. I can just mute my mic for 2 hours and we'll be done. I'm kidding. I won't do that. But let's go ahead and hop back into the lecture slides. For folks who have not done so, please take your surveys, your quizzes. I have results. One person so far has gotten like all the questions right, and props to them. I will hopefully, if I got the last question right, we'll get there. But yes, yeah, I am Zhuni Excel. I am human, very, very ordinary, and I beatbox and sing. Oh, actually, maybe we'll save that for later. We'll save it for later. Yeah, I'm thinking about what we should do today. And I've got like a bunch of songs that we should play. And I'm trying to figure out when I should play them. You know, just ramblings and thinking to myself. We will figure it out at some point. But I got pretty close. Unfortunately, for the type of quiz that we have, you can't be close. You have to just be right. Pop quiz is the command for quiz. Or is it just quiz? Oh yeah, there it is. So if you have questions about the quiz, please go ahead and, oh God, put my jacket on and don't do that. That's weird. You can take the pop quiz over there. But most of the answers are available on this stream if you listen closely. As a reference, my primary coding language is R, not Python. I don't speak Snake either. I don't speak Snake very well, period. So yeah, Snake is not a thing. It's Python. It's a language, but we'll talk about that. Let me go ahead and toss in one more live loops. No, I don't want to do that yet. I don't want to do it. My age is 26. We glossed over my birthday yesterday, but my birthday is in literally 2 days. I was just born at a real bad time. Like, I just don't understand what happened with my birth. Like, what? Also, my birthday takes place on White Day, takes place on Pi Day, and then I think there's like another thing on it. Anyways, my birthday is not a very unique day. It's unfortunate, but you know, we do the things and we enjoy the things. So, I'm not speaking snack. Oh, I'm done. Hap, thank you. We will be celebrating my birthday with the rest of CodeX. I have to put together a lot of stuff for my birthday, and I will get there though. I will get there at some point. I have White Day content prepared. I am literally pulling it out of my butt. All the content as of like this week is basically getting pulled out of my butt. Like, I have not. So yeah, before I ramble, not a unique day. It's Pi Day. Anyways, so my birthday is this coming Tuesday. Please come and celebrate it with me. I'm really excited to do that with you. Oh, do you eat pie on it? Yes, I will eat pie. I have to find a pie to eat, but I will eat my god dang pie. Oh my gosh, excuse me. So, my backstory. Yes, so I actually do have a decent amount of degrees. I did not talk about what I study. So I study the border between magic and technology. And so I have been trying to take a more social scientist lens to it. So let me frame this for you. If we gave a caveman a cell phone, right? They would look at this magic square and be like, ooh, ah, ha, ha, ha. And they would try to figure out what this thing does, right? It lights things up. There is luminescence. But the cave people, would not know the difference between what is technology and what is magic. In this case, the people who look at the technology and understand and take it apart, we know it works. But without that context of understanding the technology and what makes it work, as far as I know, it's a magic box that stores like photos and not even photos. It stores still images that I can view again. And if I swipe, things happen. And so my research is basically trying to cover what that boundary looks like. So when we think about what is technology and what is magic, perhaps the rules of magic are just something we don't understand. And perhaps there are rules to technology that we can use to take it apart and understand it better. So that is what I study in university, and that's what this seminar is about. And also, if we look at video games as a way of technology, like as a way to explore magic and technology, like think about a Pokeball. You know, how does that even work? You toss the thing, you capture the animal, but like, what happens? I need answers. So anyways, yeah, I have a lot of questions. Lots of questions about technology. Is it magic? Maybe the Pokemon universe probably runs on a decent amount of magic. Like, if you think about what some Pokemon can do, is that magic? Or is that nature? Or is that technology? Is nature magic? Lots of questions that need answering. Many questions. So, in regards to the financial situation, I have grants to do research, but I don't own the grant money. So basically, Zhuni's lab is constantly in debt. Meaning, yeah, I actually don't have much money. But that is why Zhuni has to spend a lot of time writing grants and working on papers, cause oh boy, are we going to need that grant money in the future? Yeah, we gotta make sure that we can supply CodeX with all the technology that we can possibly need and work together with CodeX. But yes, Zhuni does need answers. Many answers. Pokeball is short for pocket. That sounds like a lie. I don't believe that answer. But with all of this, grant money aside and academia, that is, oh wow, I have time to go on these rants. Academia is a whole world in itself. Much like, okay, this is the way I understand academia. Basically, take Twitter, except all your posts are now academic papers, right? So instead of oh, here's a 200 long character tweet, you have a 20-page paper to talk about, smart people things. Jax is not far off. Books, those sound like smart people things. Who are you trying to impress? Academia, who are you trying to impress? That is the question. Who are you impressing? I'm pretty impressed with some of the papers, quite honestly. But, basically, academia is not very different from VTuber Twitter. And VTuber Twitter and academia share a lot of similarities. Even the conventions that you all go to, sure, we have fancy titles like reimagining, I don't know, higher education in the 21st century, engaging students in engaging students in learning through ChatGPT, and you get a panel of people who talk about academia. That's not different from the cons that you go to, and here's CodeX at the next con, we're gonna talk about what we're gonna do and changing VTubing in general. There's really not a huge difference, except we use a lot of big words. They hurt my brain. I do my best, but we get through it. So anyhow, academia and VTubing and Twitter, not very different, which is why it's actually a pretty easy transition to go from academia into VTubing. So yeah, good times. Moving on. Key plot points. Done with that. Who am I? We talked a little bit about this. We stared at what I do. I would like to clarify that the thing in my hand is a tool for analysis and learning. I enjoy learning. Learning is a really important part of life. And if I have questions, you know, it's like the barcoder at the grocery store. Like, you know, you all go to the Target, whenever you go to the Target or Target, you grab your item and you take it to the scanner. And so I like to think of my tool as such. Can it be used for self-defense? Yeah, if necessary. But for the most part, it's like a glorified barcoder or barcode scanner, you know? Like, I have questions about such item. Boop. I have questions about other such item. Boop. You know, I have questions that need answering. There's also Google, but there are some things that we don't Google. I learned that there's some things we don't Google. For example, lab reading. That's not lab reading. Not lab reading whatsoever. We don't Google everything. Today we learned you don't Google everything. Those were things I did not need to see from Blair. Moving on. Yeah. So perhaps this is probably a good time for me to talk about the next song that I'll be doing. While you go ahead and introduce yourselves, I'm going to go through another song. You may have heard it. It came from the 3D debut, but I'm gonna do like a different rendition of it because I can. Ultimate grocery store clerk. I'm assuming that no one lets you go into the grocery stores anymore. You know, I enjoy grocery store shopping. Grocery store shopping is very relaxing. Like, you know, I spend a lot of time in the lab typing papers, but yeah, the grocery store is such a nice change of pace. Like, it's so mundane. It's so simple. You just go to the register. You pick up your groceries, you know? Vegetables and water. Things that we drink, that we consume, because as I would argue, we are glorified sentient plants. Anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and run through our next song. And our next song you should recognize from 3D debut. I'm only going to do one of the songs from 3D debut, but let me get my water. Basically, I came across this rendition of the song when I was like, you know, this is like a super groovy song. Like, hold on. I got you. Like, right? Like the... Yeah, and it's a groovy vibe. So I was like, you know, what if we just slowed it down a little bit? Like a... And I was like, let's give it a try today. Because what's the worst that can happen? Worst case scenario is this doesn't work, I don't sing the song, and we move on with life. Worst case scenario. It was fine. So it's like a girl, I know you got the feels. It's like, yeah, this is groovy. So let me get this started. Actually, let me try that one more time. Let me turn the filter on this time. While we have that loop running, I'll just go in through chat. Hana, hello Hana. You know, we can talk about doing a beatboxing stream one day. Like, legit, I'm more than happy to help you all work through beatboxing. Sylvia, hello, pleasure to meet you. She, her pronouns, thank you. I love singing anime OPs and also Zhuni's really, oh, thank you. I tried. We are going to focus on like learning things together. I really do want to take these streams to like learn through songs and think about songs creatively. Umi, hello. I hope to learn more music and coding. Yay! I hope I can practice more coding. I want to get more into Python and ChatGPT and creating my own models. I have like a worksheet that I got from another faculty member at my institution, so we're gonna take a look at that and we're gonna build some stuff. Anyways, let's get into this. If we get some snaps in the chat, yeah. And then you're gonna sing along too. We're gonna have a good time with this. We're gonna have a good time. Hold on, let me get this loop in. Also, hi Moon Jelly. That's gonna be close enough for now. We'll take it. All right, let's do this. Girl, I know you got the feels. Girl, I know. Oh, I'm so curious about you, girl. Wanna keep it cool, but I know every time you move, got me frozen. I get so shy, it's obvious. Catching feels like butterflies. Yeah, if I say what's on my mind, what I hit bullseye, shoot, I'm ready, aiming fire. Baby, I feel like Cupid's alive tonight, yeah, tonight. Cause if your heart beats the same way, let me know. Cause I'm boom, boom, boom from head to toe now. I know love, it is such a funny thing, a mystery, a lure. Gotta get to know you more. Yeah, cause I can feel real connection, a supernatural attraction. I got the feels for you, yeah. Whoa, you have stolen my heart, oh yeah. I got all the feels for sure. Yeah, I got all the feels for you. Lightning straight to my heart, oh yeah. I got all the feels for sure. Yeah, I got all the feels for you. Cause girl, I know you got the feels. Girl, I know you feel it too. Girl, I know you got. Also, while we are continuing to do intros, Plum, hi. I would never expect anything from you. I'm just here to. I am glad to be here to provide you. It was recording whatever thing I was saying. Plum, I appreciate you and thank you for respectfully looking, but I would also like to teach my class. Rain, pleasure to meet you. She, her pronouns. I just like learning in general. Oh, thank you. I hope that my actual students, you know, when I actually have to go back to university, they actually think I'm cool, but they don't know about this stuff. So yeah! Thank you, I appreciate it. Moon Jelly, hello, she, her. I really like your music, by the way. You do a really good job setting scenes and building your scenes really well. Definitely have a lot to learn, but yes, sorry, writing music, and I hope to learn a lot in your class. Thank you so much, Moon Jelly. That means a lot to me. I will do my best to try and be an educator. Also, I see baguettes, bread, hearts. Oh, shill. Is it she-l? Shill? I don't know. I'm sorry. He, him pronouns. I do a little beatboxing too, and a bit of a hobby collector. Love to hear what you have, you know, as much as I can. But yeah, I'm gonna go to the next verse, because verses, and I'm kind of tired of hearing the same thing. In the moonlight, dance in the dark, I got your eye. Are we on the same vibe? Wonder what's on your mind. Well, you got me good and I wanna be your boo. Hey, if it's dumb then I wanna be a fool. Underneath the neon lights, baby, electricity tonight, baby. I know love, it is such a funny thing, a mystery, a lore. Gotta get to know you more. I can feel a real connection, a supernatural attraction, yeah. I got the feels for you, yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa, you. I girl in my heart, oh yeah. Feel, never let it go. Oh yeah, never let it go. Lightning straight to my heart, oh yeah. Feel, I got all the feels for sure. Yeah, I got all the feels for you. Girl, I know you got the feels. Girl, I know you feel it too. Girl, I know you got the feels. Girl, I know you feel it too. You got my attention, so what's your intention? Now tell me, baby, what's the deal? Oh, one look and I know it, baby, my eyes reveal that you give me the feels. Hey, cause you're my girl, I know you. Stolen my heart, oh yeah. Never let it go, oh yeah, never let it go. Lightning straight to my heart, oh yeah. I got all the feels for sure, yeah, I got all the feels for ya. Lightning strolling my heart, oh yeah. Never let it go, oh yeah, never let it go. Lightning straight to my heart, oh yeah. I got all the feels for sure, yeah, I got all the feels for ya. Lights have stolen my heart, oh yeah. Never let it go, oh yeah, never let it go. Lightning straight to my heart, oh yeah. I got all the feels for sure, yeah, I got all the feels for ya. Lights have stolen my heart, oh yeah. Never let it go, oh yeah, never let it go. Oh God, a lot of tuning, we're gonna end the song. Heart, oh yeah. I got all the feels for sure, yeah, I got all the feels for ya. So that was the feels. Thank you so much for enjoying the space. Let me get back to lecture. So yeah. I hope you all semi-enjoyed that. I am sorry. I have not actually rehearsed that. That's like the third time I've done that. But I think it was fairly good for the third time I did that. I'm going to take that as a dub. You know? Yeah. I'm glad that you all got the feels. When I first heard Twice, I was like, what is this bubblegum pop K-pop crap? This is stupid. I'm sorry, not stupid. I don't like this. This is catchy and I dislike it. And then I listened to it more and I was like, God dang, this is real catchy. And I think I like it. And then I just started listening to more of their stuff. I'm like, God dang it. I hate it. I hate that I love it. and it makes me angry that I like it. But yeah, I wouldn't say I'm like a twice stan, but I think they do a really good job writing their music to be really, really catchy. Same actually, BTS though. BTS like actually they got a lot of skills. Holy poo! Like I cannot. Also, Vijay Masher, hello, welcome. How dare, excuse you. I still covered them. All right, we will hold on. Before we put Judy at the stake for disliking twice, I would like to think that I am for the most part a contrarian, but also, you know, I think we should think harder. Like, why is this good? Why is it catchy? Like, is it because the lyrics capture like a particular essence that we want? Like, why do I want bubblegum pop right now? Like, why don't I have like moody Chopin things? Hold on, let me get to moody Chopin. Like, why can't we just have like why can't we just have that all the time? You know, he just okay. To be fair, the whole piece, like the revolutionary etude, was supposed to be about a war, and so yeah, that kind of makes sense. But anyhow, it's just like a lot going on there. Anyhow, back to desktop. Anyways, so yeah, there's such big icons. Yeah, hello Ming, he, him. I want to learn how to act during Suga's concert soon. Yo, I should probably know how. Also, Fluffle Cat, welcome on in. I love a class. Right? Who doesn't love class? Oh, hold on. Actually, I think I did this as a short, but we're gonna do this live because I love Hamilton and I also love classical music as well. So you all are now going to be subject to being stuck in this. Oh God, do I remember the Baroque? I don't know if I remember this etude. I think I need to get my book out. Yeah, I don't have the book with me, but I really want to do it. Hold on, I'll be back. Hold on. I'm sorry. Yes. I don't remember what the chords are, but it's Bach's Prelude in C minor. Let me see if I can find Bach's Prelude in C minor. Hold on. Let me find Bach's Prelude in C minor really fast. Let me see if I can pull it up and we can go through. You know what? No, we're going to move on. Okay. So, yes. So thank you all for introducing yourselves. I am not a modern day Beethoven. I am nothing like that, period. Like I am truly just a hobbyist. If anything, like the only composer that I would most be like is Alexander Borodin. So if you're not familiar with Alexander Borodin, he was a Russian, he wasn't like Tchaikovsky or he wasn't like a Rachmaninoff, but he was a pretty well-known composer during the Russian contemporary or Romantic era. And he was actually a full-time chemist. So he has like Borodin, you know, Alexander Borodin, like I think Borod something, it's a chemistry thing. But he also wrote like a full ballet. It's like da 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 da. He was a hobbyist though, and he played for fun. Like he didn't play for fun. Like he obviously wrote. Like he published. But also I think another person to look up to, I think is, oh man, I forgot. But yeah, it's a work in progress. I hear a struggle in the distance. You feel like you would ironically like him. I actually love Hamilton. But yes, I've been playing piano for a while, most of my life. Yeah, I've been playing piano for a while though. I've been mostly like a hobbyist though. Like when I started university, I only played semi-regularly in for stuff. So, you know, but we can actually do Hamilton, I think, like the... Yeah, we can still do it. We don't get the Bach part, but we can do Hamilton. Hold on. Let me pull up Hamilton real fast. Ba 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 da ba ba boo doo doo doo. Let me get a beat. This isn't gonna work. How does a bastard orphan, son of a whore and a Scotsman, dropped in the middle of a forgotten spot in the Caribbean by providence and poverty and squalor, grow up to be a hero and a scholar? The $10 founding father without a father got a lot farther by working a lot harder, by being a lot smarter, by being a self-starter. By 14, they placed him in charge of a trading charter. Then every day while slaves were being slaughtered and carted away across the waves, he struggled and kept his guard up. Inside he was longing for something to be a part of. The brother was ready to beg, steal, borrow, and barter. Then a hurricane came and devastation reigned as our man saw his future dripping down the drain. But a pencil to his temple connected it to his brain, and he wrote his first refrain, a testament to his pain. And now the word got around, they said, this kid is insane. Man, took up a collection just to send them to the mainland. Get your education, don't forget from whence you came, cause the world's gonna know your name. What's your name, man? Alexander Hamilton. The name is Alexander Hamilton. And there's a million things I haven't done. Just you wait. Just you wait. When he was 10, his father split, full of it, debt red in 2 years. They didn't see Alex in his mother bed, ridden half dead, sitting in the room sick, the sense thick. As Alex got better, though his mother went quick. Moved in with the brother committed suicide, left with nothing but ruined pride. Something new inside a voice saying, Alex, you gotta fend for yourself. You started retreating, reading every treatise on the shelf. There would have been nothing left to do with someone less astute. They would have been dead and destitute without a sense of restitution. Started working, clicking for his late mother's landlord, trading sugar cane and rum and all the things they can't afford. I forgot the rest of the words now. So, yep. Yay! Yeah, I seriously forgot the rest of the words, so we're just gonna go on. My bad. Yeah, this is basically Zhuni streams. We're just gonna pause in the middle of things and break out. We're just like a giant musical number-ish. I don't know. Yeah. I really should review those. Things to put on my list of things to review. So yeah! Hooray! I feel like breakdancing now, but actually just break. You know, that's why we have Jax. If Jax could just be in a 3D suit all the time and just breakdance for me whenever, that'd be awesome. I'm here for it. As long as Jax agrees to it, I am down for it. We've been on introductions for a while now, so I'm gonna switch the slide and we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on because we can do other things in this slide. We did go through these before, so why are you showing up to class? We have like also, you all talked about some of your interests, like learning to code, just wanting a place to chill and hang out. And I'm more than happy to be able to provide that space. I'm really thankful that you all have chosen this space and also the rest of the CodeX team to be able to build community. And so I'm really excited to get to know you all and to like continue getting to know you all. And I'm just going to keep saying the same thing because I don't know what else to say. But I appreciate you all nonetheless for choosing to spend your time here. I know time is really, really precious. So, yes, I will go into some of these in depth. So appreciating different games. I have a lot of games that I haven't played on backlog, like a lot. My schedule, I think, said like pick a game. And so I didn't know what game to pick. So I ended up with something. I don't know what. Actually, I do know what. I know what we're playing tomorrow. But If you don't know, if you haven't noticed, I'm really, really indecisive. Like really indecisive. Because I think there's a lot of options all the time. There's a lot of things to consider. Excuse me, you did not hear that. There's a lot of things to consider. Like, okay, if I'm playing this game, okay, first off, my priorities, am I gonna have fun? But also, you know, are there people interested in this game? Is this just like, oh, Zhuni wants to build cities and play City Skylines? I like City Skylines. No, but like, are you all gonna have fun with it too? And are we gonna be able to engage in conversation? And is this a game that I can multitask to? For example, like if I tried to play Dad of War with you all, actually I think I could play Dad of War. I don't know, we're gonna find out what I can do. But I've been playing a lot of Nintendo games and I wanna try other games out. So like I do wanna play more God of War. I wanna try some more like Sony PlayStation RPGs, but there's a lot of stuff that I would like to try and play. And so hopefully we can do that. Practicing the musical arts. So one of my goals is to be able to just hear music and play it. This is different from perfect pitch. So perfect pitch is the ability that some are just inherently born with. Like they can hear a pitch and then they know what the pitch is. There's a thing called relative pitch that you can develop. I basically just guess every time. Yeah, so I'm trying to develop my relative pitch, but also learning other chord progressions and stuff so I can just play things right off the bat. So an example is like learning some chord progressions. Let me pop off some chord progressions for you all. So for example, like a common jazz one is a 2-5-1 chord. And you can hear this in like let me hold on. All I hear are raindrops falling from the rooftop. All I hear are raindrops. All I hear are raindrops falling from the rooftop. It's like it's a 2-5-1 thing. I didn't get that right. I'm also in the totally wrong key, but that's why I want to practice. And so there's also like anime themes that I want to learn because your anime themes slap so hard all the time. Like I was listening to the theme from Haikyuu. Like that has a key change for no goddamn reason in it. I'm only on season 1 episode. I'm on season 1 right now. And like they throw in a goddamn key change for no reason. Also like the Haruhi theme, there it is. Hold on, here's where it gets crazy. They go from E flat major to B major. Like, why? There's no reason for that. But also it's so good in the Haruhi soundtrack. Like the da, da, and it's the half step from the B flat chord here. And they da, 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 and then they don't stop there. They just take it up to the ba 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 da ba 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 da 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 da. Like there is so much to take apart in that song, and like I would like to learn how to do this for other music as well. So I'm trying to learn to play by ear a lot better. And some of those things, like being able to recognize those kinds of chord progressions and like be able to flex it out. Yeah, like the theory for the Haruhi thing, like going from, it's basically they just stepped it up a half step, da da da, and that's a really smart move. And I think there's a lot more to learn from Japanese pop music. Japanese pop music is primarily derived from like jazz, like U.S. jazz, Western jazz. And so, yeah. So, for example, they use a lot of 2-5-1 turns. Like even like dare da dare da ke, like dame dare, dame Oh, hold on, let me get the da do re da ke. Da me yo, da me nani yo. Antaga suki de sugi sugite. Here is the, and then they do G from the C minor, G major, 2-5-1 turn, do re da ke. Tsuyoi o sake demo. Like that turn is a very common jazz thing. And like hold on. Like here's another example. Hold on, let me just switch back to the piano scene. And then here's the minor. And so that transition is the minor 4 chord, which is the minor 4, which is the 2 chord for a minor third up from the original key. Anyways, all this to say, there's a lot that I would like to learn and practice, and I would like to share that with you as I go through my musical journey. Anyways, before I continue rambling, it's more rambling. I really haven't gotten very far in my slides. This is why I had to have 45 minutes because, yeah, I get distracted easily. MV Gimmick, I would love to hear Zhuni do your line April's ending. I don't remember that one. I don't remember it, and I'm too scared to listen to it on stream for getting DMCA'd. DMCA. Yeah. So yeah, Baka Mita. Yeah, lots of interesting things. Okay. So I do want to practice the musical arts a lot more. Much like the other CodeX members, I really do at some point like release a song or two. I don't know. I want to develop my voice a lot more, and like focus on my voice range and tone. I think, one of the things that I really admire about Plum's singing is like she's really expressive when she sings, and I just don't emote. Yeah. And so I'm trying to learn how to better emote when I sing. It's like getting into my music. So for example, what was I practicing today? I guess this is a good time to like actually transition into a song. Is it a good time to transition into a song? Yeah, let's transition into a song. Now we'll keep going. So yeah, so I want to try getting better at that. No, you accept my compliment, Plum. Take it. So the other thing I'd like to do is practice speaking Chinese, Japanese, and Korean. As you've heard, 我的中文 is like 马马虎虎 is okay. I know a couple Chinese songs, but there is one particular artist that I want to learn his music. His name is JJ Lin. And he's, oh my God, I got to see him in Your World, and he is such an amazing live vocalist. He literally sounds like the way he performs. And like, you definitely know he was performing live. He had a live band. They had all the filters set on, but he sounded exactly like he did in his recordings. He was like maybe flat or sharp like once or twice, but it was amazing. Like he also writes this really heartfelt music. What is one of them? I can't remember any JJ Lin right now, but I want to study some of his music because he does a really, really great job of really feeling it. Like I just studied. Oh, he has one song. It's called 사랑해, means I love you. It goes like sa sa. 사랑해요 means I love you. Da 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 da. There it is. 사랑해요 means I love you. Da 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 da. And I don't know the Chinese because it's all Chinese after that. Even though it's 사랑해요. I don't know why JJ Lin wrote that song. So yeah. Bro, don't I am working on it. That like all the emoting I do, I have to be really, really intentional about it. So it's a skill that I'm learning, and I can do a better job of acknowledging my skill sets that I have. Plum also does has like vocal pipes of iron. Also, I like the rest of the NexStage group. They're really strong vocalists. Like even the amount of things that Jax has learned from going like square zero to now, holy poo! Like he's grown a lot, and I think that growth definitely counts. Like, god dang, he's dedicated. And Blair, my favorite part of singing with Blair is when Blair does her mid-range. Like, sure, you all like, haha, I'm Blair. Like, Blair's high range, great, cute, wonderful. But when Blair gets the low mid-range, like, holy god, I love her low mid-range. Her low mid-range is basically my high range, and oh my god, mwah, perfect. And then Ayla, she also has a lot of personality when she sings. Like there's a lot to learn from each of the members, and yes, I can also I can offer things as well, but I really enjoy learning in the process of learning, and my gen mates are wonderful. Anyways, so with that, I've gotten a lot of help learning Japanese, at least singing Japanese songs from my gen mates, and so I hope to start some other songs as well. So one of them, I want to learn the opening for the original, for season 1 Spy X Family. Like that's, oh my god, that song slaps. Da 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 dum ba da 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 dum da 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 dum da da da. Ooh, scuffed. But yeah, that song, oh my god, that bass line, I think it's, yeah, it's da 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 da. Yeah, super cool. So I would like to, if you have recommendations of Japanese songs that you'd like me to spend some time learning, I am more than happy to learn it. Like it's so good. And like the full thing is like the whole song, not just the opening, is really, really good. They changed styles. So like the first half is like, and then it goes like a, and it's just, I love it. It's super cool. And I definitely love the artist who does that. Yeah, sorry, we haven't gotten past Japanese. I would also like to learn some Korean. So there's a couple Korean songs that I want to sing, particularly from Psy. Like Psy is absolutely an amazing performer, dancer, semi-strong vocalist. But did you know it was written? I didn't know it was written for the anime. So the Mixed Nuts theme was purpose. Oh, that's really, yeah, that's clever. That is very clever. So like when I generally listen to music, I want my music. So one, I don't have a preference. Basically, if the music is thought-provoking, if the music like has some really interesting musical cues to it, then I really, really enjoy it. But also I think music is about fitting the scene. So it really depends on what kind of music you're listening. So like, I know that a lot of people like music, movie music, because it fits the scenes really well. It's like really epic themes like the whatever it is. So like, you know, it's I think it can be good ambiance music, but if you can take movie music outside of the movie and it still can tell the story of the movie, I think that does a really good job. I think a good example of this is the music from Up. Like if you took the sound, if you understand the motifs from Up, like the like the music from there tells the story, and you can take it away from the movie, you can still get the story. So I think movie music definitely owes its own analysis and liking. And like I crapped on Twice earlier, but also Twice is really good about making catchy music, and I think it takes a good producer to know what is catchy and what is going to catch. And so I think even if Twice does get stuck in my head a lot, like mad respects to them. Like that's good music writing, and seeing Twice perform as a group, or not perform, at least watching the music videos, they do a really, really good job. Even like, oh my god, Encanto is its own story. Like I think I can do that. Hold on, I think I can do Encanto. Let me pluck out the chords. Remember me, although I have to say goodbye. Remember me, don't let it make you cry. 'Cause even if the world will fall, I'll hold you in my arms. Remember me. Oh, remember me. Remember me. Although I have to say goodbye. Remember me. Don't let it make you cry. 'Cause even if the world will fall, I'll hold you in my arms. Something like that. Like, I think Disney music is a different kind of music as well. Like, they definitely, Coco, my bad, Encanto, mixed it up. Rip. Encanto was, oh, yes. The whole, Encanto was we don't talk about Bruno. Bruno was really good. That song tells a story, and it's really catchy. Lin-Manuel is really, really smart. Like, that dude is really smart. I didn't get to watch his most recent movie, but definitely appreciate and look up to Lin-Manuel. I definitely rap like him. He's like my most exposure to rap. So anyways, yeah, the Brunos that we don't talk about. I tried to loop that song. That song is really hard to loop, because yeah, there's a lot to take apart in the looping there. My bad. So anyways, yes, moving on. Japanese, Chinese, Korean. I definitely want to learn more of the music. And then finally, like, engaging in self-care practice. As I've mentioned earlier, I spend a lot of time in the lab, and I really need time to relax. And if I don't give myself mandated times to relax, then I'm just not going to do it. So yeah, this is mandated fun time. Truly is mandated fun time. Oh yeah, the Moana's soundtrack is really like, we can do that. Like the and no one knows how far it goes. Yay, Disney music. So yeah, very good song still. Anyways, back to where we were. I see why debut 2.0 is a thing. because oh man. Yeah. I need to practice singing Moana. I don't have the words in front of me right now, which is why I didn't sing along. But yeah, if you have songs that you'd like for me to learn, like, just let me know. We got to figure out the whole learning thing though. Again, hashtags. I have seen people using the Zhuni art tag. Oh my gosh, you all are amazing. Like, I cannot imagine drawing things that fast, or like not like even that skillfully. I don't know if any of you have seen my pictures. They're not pretty. Not pretty at all. But like, all of you all are the people who have drawn, like, they draw some really cool stuff, and oh my god, like, you keep doing you. If I can at least provide company or support or music on your journey, I will be pleased with that. I am able to contribute in some way. Like even like when Blair, Ayla, and Plum are working on like art things, I'm just like, I don't know what to provide. And so like I at least provide company, but like mad props to the folks who can do art like that well. Yeah, cause I can't. So artists are fasties. Yeah, they truly are. All right, so assigned games. I do have some stuff prepared for assigned games. So a couple music things. Let me go ahead and get back to the music scene, and let me drop some songs for you here. Let's do the Great Fairy Fountain. That's too fast. Da 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 da. Yes, that's the Great Fairy Fountain. Please. This is how I procrastinate. When I don't want to work on papers, I'm just like, oh, I'll just pull the piano out. We'll have a great time. Yeah. Anyways, there's that. Yeah. That's from Legend of Zelda. For folks who aren't familiar with video games, we will get to some more Legend of Zelda. I have it on my list of things to play because I really, I'm excited for Tears of the Kingdom. But yeah, I'm glad it was relaxing. I'm glad I was able to provide some kind of, relaxation to your day. I can finally get into these games. Yeah. All right, I can actually get into all these games now since I have an hour. Okay, so indie games. Sorry, I will turn off the filter. Indie games. Celeste, I heard when I was watching someone else do a playthrough, I thought the story did a really great job telling what mental health looks like and feels like, I think. And so I would like to play the game to understand that experience and understand the storytelling process. Hollow Knight just looks like a fun, like I've heard it's really, really frustrating, but it looks really cute. And I want to play some games that make me want that I have to work for. I realized I like making things really difficult for myself in games. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I really like it. And in the past, when I've streamed games like that, I've always felt the pressure of like, I need to finish this up. But I also like tried the 100%. I almost did 100% Kirby, the recent Kirby game. The only reason I haven't come 100%ed it is because the freaking gacha mechanics. Oh my god! Like, I don't want to get the stupid trophies if I have to do a freaking gacha. That's dumb. So I like 99% it. I'm basically done with it. But when I play games, I think I really do like that challenge. And I want to spend more times like just really appreciating all the things that developers put into the games. Like if they're going to put that much content into it and like side quests and stories, then I really should try to do a better job of appreciating it rather than just complete the game. So like I'm currently still playing through Fire Emblem Three Houses. I still have like 2-3 routes left. I have 2 routes left. Yeah, we could play it on stream. But I want to like really dig deep into the game. So anyways, all this to say, in terms of indie games, I want to play games that are like really, really hard. So Hollow Knight is up there. Deltarune, I did play Undertale, and I feel like I need to go through and do another playthrough of Undertale. It's been a while since I've played through it, and that definitely pulled at the heartstrings real bad. So yes. Management games. So I believe Ayla said that like she really enjoyed Zoo Tycoon. I really love City Skylines a lot. I really enjoy the game. I'm so excited for City Skylines 2. Like I don't think you understand how long we've been. Do you know how much DLC I've had to buy because of the freaking City Skyline? Like, just give me a new game at that point. And I'm so glad they finally released a new game. And so I'm really excited to play City Skylines because the game does a really, really good job of. Okay, not a great job, but it's like a fun simulator. Like the highways are really fun. Like when you build schools in the right places, when you give districts the resources that they need to succeed, they are able to succeed. Obviously, they don't have like social structures in place that may inhibit your citizens from being able to succeed. Like, what if I just put a giant dumpster, toxic waste next to a school in a neighborhood? I wonder if they're going to do well. Yeah, I've got a decent amount of hours in City Skylines as well. I don't know how many, but I have a decent amount. But I think what's really interesting is seeing how City Skylines lines up with Urban Theory. So for example, in the example, like, I built a garbage dump right next to a neighborhood. Do you think they will succeed? Obviously, no. I'd love to see a VTuber really like to stream a game. So yeah, City Skylines, I really, really enjoy it. I'm really excited for City Skylines too. I bought Let's Build a Zoo on a whim, and that was like by far one of the most fun games I've played. It is so chaotic. I feel like Ayla would really enjoy it if she likes chaos. But also,
That's only chaotic because you can literally micromanage everything in the game. You can micromanage how many animals are in the pen. You can micromanage how the animals are breeding. You can micromanage your employees. I am not a micromanager, which is why it turns into complete chaos. At a certain point, I'm just like, I don't care. I have bumped up your salary to the max. Just please don't leave. There's too many animals pooping everywhere and we don't have anyone taking care of it. Please take care of this. Satisfactory is a game that I'd like to get into. I am not super into Satisfactory right now, but I know that if you gave me 2 hours or more to play Satisfactory, I'm pretty sure I'd have a good time. Actually, I know I'd have a good time. But I just need to find like the vibe. Like, I think it's like we're just gonna walk around and chill day. But also, that's like the same vibes as Minecraft. And I know I need to get into Minecraft. All my friends are getting into Minecraft, and I know Blair's playing Minecraft, and Jax is playing Minecraft with her, and like, I want to play Minecraft. So I'm really excited to get into Minecraft with the gen mates, and I'm really excited for my first Minecraft experience to be with the gen mates. What is Dwarf Fortress? I will look into Dwarf Fortress. I'm not sure what that is. But I bought Overcrowd, a commute 'em up. This is basically a public transit thing, and so I really appreciate public transit a lot. Like, in my world, there's a decent amount of public transit where I don't have to drive anywhere, and it's wonderful. And so hopefully the commute 'em up game, like, that will definitely itch my public transit my public transit itch. Also, Parkitect is basically like a 2D version of not Roller Coaster Tycoon, the new game that came out. So Sid Meier's Civilization 6 as well is a really, really fun game that I enjoy. But sometimes we just want to do world domination. We'll do it. We will dominate things in the world civilly with politics, because we're not just going to blow people up like some countries do. Gandhi, we see you in your nukes. But yeah, I really like Civ 6. Looking forward to Civ 7. Have you heard of the game IB Loop Hero? I've heard many good things about Loop Hero. I just haven't gotten into it yet. Yes, I have many games. All the games that I have on this list is basically backlogged games that I need to finish. They're just sitting in my Steam library and they've just never touched them. And it's like, you know what? Before we get into any other new games, we're going to get into my Steam library. Miscellaneous games, Kart Rider Drift. Kart Rider Drift, if you know the game MapleStory, and the company that made MapleStory, Nexon, they made Kart Rider, which is basically Korean Mario Kart. And it's really challenging. Like, the drifting mechanics in there are actually stupid. I would say it's a high learning curve to get into it, but I really enjoy it. So we might just take some time to get into it at some point. And then Pomo Farm, I talked about this during the debut stream because study streams, but there will be study streams. No joking, we have to get work done sometimes. Deadlines are approaching and work does not stop. So we will have Pomo Farm. Pomo Farm is basically a Pomodoro timer in the Pomodoro method. If you're not familiar with it, it's basically you work for 25 minutes, you take a 15-minute break. After 4 sessions of 4 sessions of Pomodoroing, you take a 15-minute break. And so Pomo Farm is just a really cute way to manage that timer, and it's also really cute. You basically, for each session, you plant little plants, and then you wait for the time to go, and then you get little plants, and you can sell the plants, and you get peas, and with the peas, you can do upgrades to your farm. So I really, really enjoy the game. It's super, super cute, and it's been a great tool. Yes, Kart Rider Drift has been really, really popular in Korea. They're really sweaty there. I'm not sweaty enough for that. And I don't play regularly enough. I have it downloaded on my phone, but I can do things differently with my time to play Kart Rider Drift. And then also we have Tetrio. Blair says I'm sweaty. Also, other people in the chat say I'm sweaty. I am not that sweaty. Okay, basically, if you play me in Tetris, if you can survive the first 30 seconds, you can kick my butt. Tetris is really a battle game. So for example, imagine in a battle game, someone has a really strong, or like a card game, right? Like someone has a really, really strong opener. I have a very strong opener. I basically do what one would call a pelican opening. If given the right pieces, I use a pelican opening that gives me a T-spin and a double T-spin cannon setup. And basically that with most people, I can knock them out pretty quickly. But the problem is after that, Also, Moon Jelly, yay, we share game interests. Oh, I need to add Professor Layton on here. So hold on, sweaty is not sweaty. That does not sound pretty sweaty. All right, I am not, the things I need to work on in Tetris is clearing lines fast. So when you send garbage over, we will, okay, I bought Puyo Puyo Tetris 2. We will play Puyo Puyo Tetris 2. I'm not gonna play Tetrio on stream because what happens with Tetrio is if you think I'm sweaty, the really sweaty people will snipe Tetrio streamers and then play with them and then just knock them out. And it's like, look, I know I have to practice, but this is not the way I need to practice. So, like when I play with you all, like there's mechanics that I'm working on. So like I just need to practice clearing lines. I want to practice getting this set up. I need to practice like getting certain T-spins, like jiggling pieces into place. Yeah. So okay, I'm a little sweaty, but like I don't have like League of Legends on here and I don't have Valorant. So all I'm saying is, I'm not that sweaty. Just a little sweaty. Oh, blah, 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 blah. I saw someone posted about the new Professor Layton game. I've never played any of the, I guess we're skipping to the bottom of visual novels. I've been meaning to finish the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy. I think it'd be really fun to like do voice acting with it. In a past life with my friends, we've played around with it. But I want to get into Ace Attorney, and I also need to get into Professor Layton. It looks really cute, I think, is like the first and foremost thing. The art style is definitely what draws me into it, and I definitely love to learn more about it. So I've also seen some really funny pictures, Moon Jelly, of Professor Layton. It's like, if this is the Professor Layton community, then like I'd love to be a part of the Professor Layton community. You don't have Splatoon either, so definitely only a little. Okay, so the reason I can't get into Splatoon is it's first-person shooter. I am terrible at first-person shooters. I cannot first-person shoot for my life. A lot of these RPGs are like not first-person shooterish, but they require me to like aim and do things. I played, for example, I played God of War, and this is like my first time playing a game like God of War, and oh my god, like towards the end of the game, I didn't realize Valkyries are like post-game content. I was fighting the Valkyries, and I was like, oh my god, I can't even get like a quarter. I got to like maybe a third of their health down, and I was like, well, this is a victory for today. I'm just going to sit and cry now. But I want that feeling of satisfaction and accomplishment. I will definitely pick up the Professor Layton game when finances look better, which is not now, but the Nintendo DS store is closing. We will talk about that at a different time. So I want to play. Where was I with this? Professor Layton, first persons. Anyways, I don't know where I was. We're gonna go back to Nintendo since we skipped to the bottom. Digimon Survive. Yes, this game came out a while ago. I actually like Digimon a lot more than Pokemon in terms. Actually, I don't know. I think Pokemon has really sold itself out to merchandising, and you know what? It's a fiscal reality of the company. Like if you need to stay alive as a company, I get it, but personally, as a consumer, like I would rather them take the Fire Emblem approach, is like taking some more time to process, work through games, and like give us like good content before just releasing random things. Like the reason I didn't buy, I took so long buying Pokemon Scarlet was because it didn't look like a Nintendo Switch game. It still looked like it was on 3DS, and so I was just really, really disappointed with it. The only reason I bought it was because it was on sale for a really decent price. So I'm like, you know what? This is fine. I'm not going to spend that much money on it. So all this to say, Digimon, I think, does a much better job with the bang for the buck, and also with managing, like, being real with the plot lines. So for example, like Digimon, I played Digimon Cyber Sleuth. Digimon Cyber Sleuth was really, really good at the time when compared to Pokemon. The Digimon actually followed you around, and like they did cool things with you. They had really interesting stories, and the characters were alive and they did things. Also, yes, Jax, here for the Nintendo slander. Look, I enjoy Nintendo, but I think nothing is uncritiquable. Yes, Digimon also has really great music. Digimon has really cute things as well, like cute monsters, also monsters that we probably shouldn't talk about. But really enjoy Digimon a lot. Pokemon has been slacking, absolutely. And so that's why I would definitely want to give Digimon more of a take. For legal yes, also jokes. Ha ha ha. Producer, please don't take me off air. So anyhow, all this to say, I think I really love Nintendo games, and I think the franchise definitely has a lot of great things to it. And with that, I love Fire Emblem. If it's not abundantly clear, like I found my mom through Fire Emblem. Basically, it was like, oh, which characters do I like? Wow, Yuri's like also Resplendent Corrin. Yeah, good characters. And so I really like Fire Emblem. My first Fire Emblem franchise was Binding Blade. I played that on an emulator before Awakening came out, and I got into the Fire Emblem franchise at the perfectly right time. And so basically, this is a Fire Emblem stream now. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I'm not joking. I'm kind of joking. I want to play more Fire Emblem, and I really, really enjoy Fire Emblem a lot. I'm not the big brain player. Like I play hard casual because I still want, like I said, my priority is to have fun, not to suffer. And so, like, if my units die, I'm gonna reverse. I'm not gonna let them die. So like even in my engaged playthrough, like if someone dies, we turn back the clock. Only 10 times though, so don't screw up anymore. Also, yeah, I suck at grid strategy, but still like the games. I really, really want to get into more grid strategy, like Advance Wars. I'm really excited for it. It's basically just Fire Emblem without the relationships, I think, and I'm here for it. Totally here for it. So I'm really looking forward to games like that. Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon. Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon, I believe, is classic pantsless Marth. He has pants. He wears a skirt. I just don't actually know if it's a skirt. But anyways, Fire Emblem, I'm here for it. I love Fire Emblem a lot. And I want to play through some of the old ones. Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword is on the list of things to play. I was debating between playing Pokemon and Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. I'm going to finish Pokemon Scarlet first before getting into Skyward Sword. Because I want that Tears of the Kingdom. I want to prepare myself for Tears of the Kingdom. I talked about this during debut. Pikmin 4. Do you know how long I've waited for Pikmin 4? A literal decade for Pikmin 4. Oh my god. Do you know how excited I was when Pikmin 4 came out? I cannot describe to you the feelings that I had when Pikmin 4 came out. Oh my god. Pikmin 4, thank you. This is the closest I'm going to get to Nintendo StarCraft, all right? Basically, Pikmin is Nintendo StarCraft. You micromanage your Pikmin. You macro them. You figure out what you need to do to get your goals accomplished. You need to... Also, Pikmin 1 was brutal. No, those were old games. And if you all need to... You know what? Maybe we'll play through Pikmin 1 because that game was brutal. They gave you 30 days. And if you didn't finish the game within the 30 days, you died. Just done. Anyways... Yes. Oh, hi, Hewan. I appreciate you. Hewan is Nuna. We will refer to her as Hewan Nuna from here on out. Hewan is wonderful. Hewan is kind. Give Hewan a follow. All that to say, hi, Hewan. I appreciate you, Nuna. Hold on. Okay. How is it StarCraft? Okay. So you have Pikmin, right? Your Pikmin all have specialized purposes. Now, when you play StarCraft, you can build Marines, you can build Marauders, you can build Fire Bats. You have a lot more selection and opportunity, but you have to basically counter what your opponents have. What do you think Pikmin is? You angle your approach to attack the Bulborb. Some Bulborbs have a specialization from the front. They will eat all your Pikmin, so you have to go for a back attack. You're split between you and Louie. It is all micro work. Basically, Pikmin is Nintendo StarCraft. I think I will stand on this rock, and this, I think this is something I will stand on. Yes, also, Hewan is amazing. She did all the emotes. One of the answers is her on the quiz. Anyhow, that is all to say, you should play Pikmin. I will be playing Pikmin because I enjoy it. I think I spent too much time on Pikmin. We have Pokemon Shining Pearl. We also have Mario Kart. I don't think I'm a sweaty Mario Kart player, but we'll find out when we play with Ayla. I'm also down for Mario Party. There was a game I forgot on here too. God dang it. basically most Nintendo things I will play. But yeah, most Nintendo things I will play. That's it though. Yeah, Mario Kart. I feel like I'm forgetting something really important. Oh no, I added Persona there. We're good. I have everything. Okay, sorry, the piano's still on. I had to check. Yes. So Nintendo things, really enjoy it. RPGs, BioShock. That's on my list of things to play. It's just been there forever and I haven't gotten to it. Death Stranding. Who doesn't love like Post Simulator? Like, have you ever wanted to imagine what it's like? You sold me on Pommel. I am glad I've sold you. Oh yeah, no. Okay, Smash Brothers. That's too sweaty. It's toxic and sweaty. I can't do it. Maybe it's just because I'm like maybe I'm too competitive, but I cannot play. I can't. I played it once with a sweaty friend, and I really appreciate my sweaty friend. Actually, okay. I understand the Smash Brother mechanics. I understand what makes a good player, and I understand how to analyze it. But oh my god, like it got hard, and I enjoy watching it. So Smash Brothers is there. We can play it. I'm not good at it. Okay, I'm like average, but I'm not like Tetris sweaty good. I'm just me, oh my god, that game made me want to do Courtyard actual walking simulator. Okay, back to being the post office. I'm not gonna tell the story because it's so Death Stranding is basically post office simulator, and I really enjoy the life of a post office. Like if I wasn't an academic, there's a couple things that I want to do. I'd want to be the post person, or I'd want to drive trucks, or I want to pick up your garbage. Because, you know, academia is full of complicated things. We have to do analyses. We have to make sure our methods are like concrete, tight. There's a lot of things that we have to do. But like, why can't my life just be as simple as I drive the truck, or as simple as I want to put mail in a box? You know? Like, why do I have to be smart all the time? Like, what if I want to just be like, not brain dead, but what if I just want to like chill? You know, I just want to walk around and deliver some mail. And so we're going to do that, god dang it. Death Stranding. The Final Fantasy franchise, I have not played through Final Fantasy VII. I know it's a very good franchise. I will get into it at some point. Yes, I've said it multiple times. Persona. I had my first Persona experience in Persona 5R. Very good game. Did not realize the kind of content that was in it. There is a literal flying penis. That was something I was not aware of. In a different time and place, that was out of context. Not family friendly, but that is a flying penis on a chariot. And that is a flying penis on a chariot. There's really not much else to say about it. Yeah, I was not prepared for that at all. Still not prepared for it. But anyways, giant flying penis chariot aside, I really enjoyed the Persona 5 franchise. I have Persona 4 and I'm ready to go play through that. And also, yes, Mara was the god dang Mara. Oh god, I do want to play through it again. Persona Q, I did not pick it up, but it was a game that I wanted to get. Oh my god, the Persona. Hold on. You never see it coming. It's got a juicy progression. It's like super jazzy. Like I really like it. I need to study it more. So maybe we'll do like a stream where I just study Persona music. Also, Monster Hunter. We are not doing this whole who's your favorite in Persona 5. I said my opinion one time, and I never got to live it down. No one, like oh my god, my friends were like the actual. We don't talk about that. You'll never know who my favorite is. Moving on. I really like Monster Hunter. I have designated monster hunting group times with my friends, and we're gonna start Monster Hunter from scratch all over again. Oh, wait, but do you have Rise? we should play. I have World as well. We can play Monster Hunter World, but Monster Hunter Rise, classic monster hunting experience. My first Monster Hunter was Monster Hunter Generation Ultimate. It was Monster Hunter Generation Ultimate, and oh my god, that was amazing. Like that was like, my friends were like, we're gonna carry you into Master Rank. I'm like, I don't know what that means, but I'm here for it. And so then I got into it, and oh my god, I love Monster Hunter. I had my designated monster hunting hours today. And so we will play Monster Hunter from the beginning. If anyone wants to play with me, please contact me. Wait, don't do that yet. I have to figure out what I'm doing with my life. Don't contact me. I say things, I need to boundaries. Oh, wait, Jax, you played Freedom on the PSP. Nice, yes. We will play Monster Hunter. I will figure out how to get that working. So yes, looking forward to more Monster Hunter content because I really enjoy Monster Hunter. And then the last thing on there is The Last of Us Remastered. I know there's a show. I know there's a game. We'll figure it out. I don't know when, but we'll figure it out. Simulators. We have Euro Truck Simulator. As I said, I want to sit, drive a truck, keep life simple, you know? Simple, easy peasy, sit, drive a truck. Also Rubber Duck Simulator. Very, very simple life. We look at ducks. It's truly that simple. I saw another streamer playing it. It was Pandora. Pandora was playing it. I was like, oh my god, I love rubber ducks. I'm just going to sit here and stare at rubber ducks. So during the study streams, it might just become Rubber Duck Game. I can't believe they made a video game based on the show so quickly. Oh, wait, I don't know what that is. But, oh, The Last of Us, The Last of Us. We are not drifting with the truck. That is heavy equipment. That is dangerous. Rubber Duck Simulator, though, we're going to sit. I haven't gotten Untitled Goose Game. The only reason being is, I have Goat Simulator. I do have Goat Sim. I don't have the Goose Simulator, but we have Goat Simulator. Like, when Goat Simulator first came out, I was like, this is amazing. We're going to be a goat. And it's literally just being a goat and causing trouble. It's fantastic. Also, goats are adorable. I think my favorite goat thing is when the goat is the meme where it's we are never ever down. Wah! I don't know what the goat thing. I forgot. Too many things happening at one time. Plastic duck simulator. It was an amazing experience. Maybe you can analyze the music. You know, I'm here for it. We will sit and study to Duck Simulator because ducks. The last thing on this list is Valhalla Cyberpunk Bartender. I played this a long time ago, and I didn't play it right. And it's a really fun story-based. It's basically just a visual novel, and I want to play more visual novels instead of like getting into hardcore gaming. So I'm really, really excited for it. So basically, if you've noticed, my whole game trend is I have a ton of different, like a very eclectic variety, but what needs to happen is it needs to be able to satisfy my itch. So if I am looking to just drive a truck and just veg, give me Euro Truck Simulator. If I'm in the mood for like something that's really thought-provoking and like I need to think and get good, then I will do that. But I don't have like a particular archetype type of game. It's very casual gaming. Like aside from like some of my sweaty games like Tetris, I'm not that sweaty. It just needs to be able to scratch the itch. Are there any other game soundtracks that I know? I played through Legend of Zelda. Oh my god, wait, I completely forgot this. So yeah, that is our transition into the anime, manga, etc. Yeah, that was Totoro at the end. If you were not aware, yes, you've already read these. I'm assuming you all have read these. These are important pieces of literature to read. Read them. Also, Kevin saw. Okay, I didn't say this at all yesterday in the group chat. Every time I hear Ayla's OST, I just want to throw Kevin out the window. Like, he's so cute. And like, oh, I actually learned Ayla's OST. Hold on, let me think. What is Ayla's OST? Hold on. Let me get Ayla's OST out really fast because what was it? Anyways, Kevin sucks. He's adorable. I want to throw him out the window. And yeah, moving on. Kevin's dumb. Kevin's not dumb. Kevin's adorably cute, and he just makes me upset. Also, yes, Blair's autobiography. Please do read it. It's not lab reading. Kevin's cute. He's like, right. Okay, Jax, we're on very different pages about why we want to throw him out the window. Before we get into this section, let me go into another song for you all because you will now know which is my favorite anime on this list. Working on that. That is a work in progress. What is it? Yeah, that's an actual work in progress. The JoJo theme is really, really hard. Oh, wait, I lost. Hold on. What is that? Undertale. Something like that. Yeah. That one's really hard too. So when I play, I have to do a lot of simplifying because I am not that strong of a pianist. Like there's some folks that I look up to who are able to just, oh my God, just bleh. And it's like, oh, So those are like things I'm working towards, but I will acknowledge that I can work on improving well. My roommate is a really good pianist. Like, they're really, really good, but they are like, you improv a lot better than I do. But the problem is I don't have the technicality to do really, really cool stuff. So I have to like actually practice more Chopin. Hold on. There's another etude. Let me see if I can pull it out. Something like that. It's like the Aeolian harp etude. It's got a lot of, I don't know. We might just spend some time practicing like really pretty etudes. But I lack the technicality to do what I have in my brain. So like whenever I do shorts, it just takes forever for me to get it right. But those are works in progress. So yes, I really love One Piece. I think I talked about it already, but One Piece, despite its like very humorous takes and styles of portraying the stories that they're very, very serious. And I think one of the big themes that I've pulled from One Piece is, I think I would not call Luffy a hero in any sense. He wants the idea of freedom. And because of that idea of freedom, it drives him to help his friends. He's not anything like All Might, who's like, I'm going out of my way to figure out how to save random people. Like whenever Luffy takes action, it's because his friends are in proximal danger. Anyways, all this to say, I love talking about One Piece with Plum, and there's a lot of great stuff to pull from One Piece. JoJo, I started it recently, and I didn't realize how good JoJo. Also, if you have not gone on the journey for One Piece, it's a wonderful journey. I'm willing to go through the journey again at some point. It's wonderful. There's so much to take apart, and there's so many good things to analyze. At one point, I was doing a qualitative. I think I call it qualitative project, where I'd watch and code through all of the episodes of One Piece and figure out like, oh, what's going on here? Like, what thematically is this? Like, is this how Oda portrays like female characters? What does this say? Or like femme presenting characters? How does Oda present like darker skinned characters? How does Oda present this? How does Oda do a lot of these kinds of things? And like, well, Oda is like a manga artist at the end of the day. Like he's very, very normal person. And so I don't expect him to have the most radical takes, but he still does do a pretty good job representing folks in general. I have questions about the Okama. I have many questions about that. And I am looking forward to seeing how he develops those characters. But all this to say, there's a lot to take apart, and despite like all of the things going on in One Piece, a lot of good things. Oshinoko, I am so excited for Oshinoko's anime. Oh my gosh, I read whenever I can, and it's taking a very interesting turn. Criticizing One Piece, how do you even start? Everything can be critiqued, but I think it's about like how you do your critique. I recognize One Piece is still very, very good. It's not that I'm crapping on One Piece. Have you read Yes! I love A Rare Marriage, How to Grill Our Love. It is the cutest thing in the world. Also, hi, Sarah. I am never going to say your name right. Sarah. I love How to Grill Our Love. It is, okay, the premise of it is very simple. So the premise is basically these two meet up randomly. One dude really enjoys cooking food, and actually I need to read it again. But anyways, all this to say, it's so good. It's so cute. I am so upset that it releases every month and not like more regularly. Actually, it's not even a month. Like sometimes they go like every 2 weeks. Say is good. Thank you. I appreciate that. I will do better. So A Rare Marriage, How to Grill Our Love. I really love that series. It's so cute. The latest chapter was like, oh, I'm dying. It is so cute. I'm dead. Oh my god. It is the cutest thing in the world. Oh my god. I just hope I can have a relationship like that in the future. Yeah, like okay. I feel like a lot of these are more common ones. Gundam Witch from Mercury. I am very excited for season 2, and I'm excited to see how the characters continue to develop, particularly based on the ending. We can talk about that later. I'm also running short on time. These are things I've completed. Hunter x Hunter, I did not get to talk about at debut, but oh my god, Hunter x Hunter is so good in regards to world building. Although the author did go on break, I think there's a lot of other things to piece apart and understand about the Hunter x Hunter world, in particular, like neoliberal society. If you look and understand how the exams are administered, who has what bodies, who owns what bodies and controls what bodies of function or parts of bodies of society, there's a lot to take apart in Hunter x Hunter. And like the representation of what the character, like it's the gang, the group that's all in black. Each of them, like what they represent is really interesting. I was really disappointed at one point of how the Hunter x Hunter author portrayed a black character as like a butler, and like women characters in general, but I think the author is redeeming themselves. The old Hunter x Hunter or the new one? I just watched whatever. I just watched it. I haven't read through it yet because I've heard that Hunter x Hunter gets complicated because like there's just paragraphs of understanding how they work, like the skills work. Yeah, I have not gotten into that. Jujutsu Kaisen is kind of going in the whole, this is a paragraph to understand my ability, and I just read the scenes now. Let's see, Code Geass. I recently watched through Code Geass. That was a time. I feel like I need to go through it again. That's like the same as Evangelion. Speaking of which, this is probably a good time for Evangelion break. So we'll work on that. I saw someone else. Yeah, don't get me started, Judy. You know my opinions. Yeah. Jax and I have talked. Jax and I need to do just like anime manga stream. We have talked about other kinds of just Judy, Jax giving critiques on stuff. We'll see. Hi, Mom. Hello. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I am assuming that's Mom Toyo-sao. Yeah. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Arigatou gozaimashita. That's all I have. Good morning as well. Ha ha. Blushing. Ha ha. But yes, that was Evangelion for you. I will work on practicing more. There's a lot of other things on here. I am recently started to get into Haikyuu as well. I watched through Haikyuu. I read through Haikyuu a long time ago, but I didn't finish it. But I it got really slow, and I think it needed to be animated. And so I'm watching it right now, and it's really, really good. Yeah. So I'm learning. Thank you, ganbare. Thank you so much. I appreciate it so much. And so yeah. Oh, flustered. Let me get water. Okay. Sorry, I am not flustered. Okay. Zhuni versus Jax on anime, would definitely watch that. I think Zhuni and Jax are actually, we're on like very similar pages depending on how you frame the anime. I think it all depends on framing. Yes, framing the anime correctly and understanding its context of which it's been presented in, I think really, really helps a lot. I think like very much like the Black Panther movies from Marvel, Black Panther 1 came out at a time where it was able to speak to what was going on in US society. A lot of like addressing big questions. And so like as Black Panther being like a piece of its time is really, really important. And seeing how we understand the manga and anime that we read and situating it in the time that we live in, very, very important. And so, yes, we're both really critical, but very much appreciative of the series. Like, there's always something to appreciate. Like, even, yeah, like, I've read some, like, Jax has recommended me some stuff, and I think we mostly agree. Like, we can agree on, yeah, we agree on a decent amount, actually. Like, I think we talked about K-On! And we also talked about Bocchi. I really enjoyed Bocchi a lot. There's a lot of great stuff, like, with her having that debilitating of social anxiety and going through her journey and seeing how the art really portrays the different ways of feeling social anxiety, I think was really, really great. I think it's a shame that they chose the name Black Panther. It overshadows the historical Black Panthers. I think there's like two arguments. I think it can bring attention to it, but yeah, I think similar arguments. But again, like as academia, we always have to be nuanced in our analysis, right? Like it's not just this is bad. Like there's always reasons to to nuance and layer the conversation. There's more to this than just one perspective. And so having nuanced, detailed, and specific critiques. Anyhow, I'm almost like out of time because Jax is about to go. Oh, I do have another live demo. This is not a 20 song mashup, but I do have another live demo for you all. Okay, so this live demo is a one I've done a lot. It is the first 3 songs of this live demo. Yeah, let me get into the demo. So there's some common chord progressions that you should know. One of these common chord progressions is what I call like the sad love song chord progression. And it goes something along the lines of that chord progression. There's a lot of songs that use that chord progression. And so we are just going to have a good time with it. At first I was afraid, I was petrified, kept thinking I could never live. Nope, that's not the beat I want. How do we want this? That's the wrong tempo. Start cranking up tempo. There it is.
first I was afraid, I was petrified. Kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights just thinking how you did me wrong, and I grew strong. And I learned how to get along, and so you're back from outer space. I just walked in to find you here with that sad look upon your face. I should have changed that stupid lock, I should have made you leave your key. If I had known for just 1 second you'd be back to bother me. So now just go, walk out the door. Just turn around now, cause you're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to hurt me with goodbye? You think I'd crumble, you think I'd lay down and die. Oh no, not I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I'll know I'll stay alive. I've got all my life to live, I've got all my love to give, and I'll survive. I will survive, I will survive, I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I'll know I'll stay alive. I've got all my life to live, I've got all my love to give, and I'll survive. I will survive, I will survive, I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I'll know I'll stay alive. I've got all my life to live, I've got all my love to give, and I'll survive. I will survive, I will survive. I want nobody, nobody but you. I want nobody, nobody but you. 나 너를 사랑용 싫어, 네가 하는 용 싫어. I want nobody, 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 nobody. I want nobody, nobody but you. I want nobody, nobody but you. 나 너를 사랑용 싫어, 네가 하는 용 싫어. I want nobody, 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 nobody. I want nobody, nobody but you. I want nobody, nobody but you. 나 너를 사랑용 싫어, 네가 하는 용 싫어. I want nobody, 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 nobody. I want nobody, nobody but you. I want nobody, nobody but you. 나 너를 사랑용 싫어, 네가 하는 용 싫어. I want nobody, 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 nobody. It's been said and done, every beautiful song has been already sung. And I guess right now here's another one. So your melody will go on and on. We're the best of them. You are beautiful, like a dream come alive, incredible. A centerfold, miracle, lyrical. You saved my life again. And I want you to know, I love you like a love song, baby. I love you like a love song, baby. I love you like a love song, baby. I keep on hitting repeat, 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 repeat. I love you like a love song, baby. I love you like a love song, baby. I love you like a love song, baby. I keep on hitting repeat, 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 repeat. I love you like a love song, baby. I love you like a love song, baby. I love you like a love song, baby. I keep on hitting repeat, repeat, repeat. I love you like a love song, baby. I love you like a love song, baby. I love you like a love song, baby. I keep on hitting repeat, repeat, repeat. I was nobody, nobody like a love song, baby. As long as I know how to like a love song, baby. I don't shit up, I got love song, baby. I keep on hitting repeat. I was nobody like a love song, baby. As long as I know how to like a love song, baby. I don't shit up, I got love song, baby. I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I'll know I'll stay alive. I've got all my life to live, I've got all my love to give, and I'll survive. I will survive.
All right, we're done. We're going home. and I unmuted the mic this time because I also just didn't change it, period. Yeah, so that is basically that. Again, before we hop into Jax's stuff, please take your quiz. The quiz can be found at Pop Quiz. Can we get we'll see. We'll see. There is a quiz, so make sure that you take the quiz at the end of class. And additionally, the references, Mom popped in earlier. I'm sure she's incredibly busy. She does a lot of great work. And unfortunately, like, I don't speak Japanese well, but please do give Mom a lot of love. She does a lot of great work. I think she does book covers as well. She does an amazing job designing characters, like particularly the Fire Emblem Heroes stuff as well. She does a lot of great Fire Emblem art in general, but I also know she's more than just her Fire Emblem work. Thank you to Lulu Bell for making me alive and functioning. And also Hewan stopped in earlier. Not sure if she's here. Thank you, Hewan. Greatly appreciate you, Nuna, for guiding me through VTubing things. Like in general, there's a lot to learn. And she's been really, really kind and patient in helping me navigate everything. I already talked to my gen mates earlier about them. Say is here. Thank you, Say, for being here. Thank you for helping day one. I'm feeling sick. Can I get an extra day for the quiz? You all can turn the quiz in tomorrow. It's fine. I will not. I mean, they're automatically graded, but I will wait for responses. But get them in soon. You don't actually have to watch on loop. Please don't watch on loop. Negai Labs has done all my overlays, and they're also working on my stinger currently, so hopefully that will be fun to see. My intro and ending screen were Christine. She's been a wonderful friend to me throughout this whole process. And I also want to say thank you to the folks who helped lift me up from the very, very, very beginning and just streaming and understanding how to do those things. I greatly appreciate them as well. 2D Rigger for all the 2D things. Yee! Ayla, she great. And then my 3D debut music was mixed by Annie Oakley. Please do give her a follow. She's also got content on YouTube as well and an album. She did an amazing job. I truly had no idea what to expect. Despite like singing, I don't actually mix, and so I didn't know what she'd do. But yeah, she made things happen. She made me sound good. But with that, I think, yeah, gen mates. I've talked about them. Like, it's really difficult to talk about any of the CodeX stuff without like talking about them. We truly are like a unit, and I really appreciate everything they do. They are incredibly amazing and talented folks. If I have not dropped it in their chat, like Plum is so driven. Like I cannot still with the amount of drive that she has and dedication to what she does. And like I say that like all these people are a pleasure to work with. Like, yeah, I won't speak anything into the universe, but I'm glad that I came across these folks, and they've taught me so much about life, taught me so much about just like Coca-Cola. I'm kidding, not Coca-Cola. I drank Coke beforehand. But they have been just incredible human beings to work with, incredibly talented, incredibly driven, and they know what they want. And I want to be a part of that journey to help them get to where they want to. And so, I mean, of course I have my own goals and stuff as well, but if anything, like I want them to succeed. One of the things I've learned doing this is like when I first started this whole VTubing journey, I was like, maybe I want to like take center stage. Like I can, don't get me wrong, but I think what's like much more fun is doing backup vocals. And so like if I can just do backup vocals and harmonize and mix things for any of my gen mates and to like lift them up, I am here for it. You need backup vocals? I got you. I will do backup vocals for you. And do you know how much that backup vocals is fun? I'm running out of time. So it's about power. It's not about power, but truly like I will do as much as I can for any of these individuals to help them become successful and accomplish their goals and dreams, and like also just my friends and community as well. So I think with that, I am out of my 2 hours. Oh God, I don't know if I updated my schedule. Hold on. Did the schedule? Oh, it updated. I did good. Okay, I updated the schedule. Oh, yes. I am happy to be center stage here. This week's art was brought to you by, let me disappear for a moment. Was brought to you by Blair. Blair has been amazing from the very beginning. She drew this as she saw me panicking, is basically me in a nutshell. But tomorrow we will do a 10 a.m. morning stream. I'm going to see if these work out. Hopefully nothing from the lab calls me in to do things between 10 and 12. It's technically my writing day. But for you all, I am willing to compromise my writing day, my day where I sit in silence and lurk on people's channels, to write, and I will spend time playing Pokemon Scarlet. We're gonna see how the 10 a.m. time works. If it works well, we'll continue doing it. But you're taking, I am prioritizing you all in my brain thinking time. 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. is where I get my most work done, and I'm going to dedicate that to Pokemon for you all. Tuesday, I will be doing a birthday stream from 8 to 10 p.m. This is also going to be White Day. There's going to be a lot in that day. We're going to talk about meeting each other, and just, no, not 14 hours. I have things to do, but we will talk about, I have to prep the questions. I have a lot of questions to prep. But I'm really excited for that stream. We'll also be doing White Day. I have a song prepared for White Day. I did not just pull this out of my butt this week. No, absolutely not, because I'm fully aware of my calendar. And then on Wednesday, we will continue going through Pokemon Scarlet. I don't know how far we'll get. I don't know if we're going to try, what is it, Nuzlocke. I think I want to just enjoy the game and play the game, since it's been a long time since I've played it. So maybe if we come around and play it again, we'll do a Nuzlocke. But no 12 hours. You know what? Maybe no, we're not doing 12 hours. I have to function this week. I actually need to function. Papers need to get written. Things need to be submitted. But I appreciate you all nonetheless. We will celebrate my birthday with the rest of the Gen mates, and we will get things going. All this to say, we are heading over to Jax, because Jax is amazing. We should appreciate him, show him your love, god dang it. And we can actually listen to the closing theme this time. That is me, not the closing theme. Okay, 1 second. Huh. The closing theme is not here. Oh God. I will play the closing theme. Scuffed! I got you. That was loud. out of here. Go to class. Go to Jax's studio. Let me drop the link. Oh gosh. Link to Jax. God dang it. You know what? I will stall to Jax. I need to get the link to Jax. Can someone put the link to Jax? I am not struggling at all. Very much struggling a lot. Jax Riot. Okay. I have Jax Riot. God dang it. That's... Oh gosh. Go to Jax's channel. There it is. Got it. Get out of here. Go to Jax.